Good evening, friends, and thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Tracy Meisner, and this is Audio, Video, Film, and Technology. Thanks for joining me. I really wish I could be connecting with you in person tonight, but for now, this will have to do. A little bit about me. This is my 12th season with Alpharetta High School, and I'm honored to be here to share my experience with you. To begin with, I come from industry. I owned a small boutique video production company up until joining Alpharetta High School in 2009. When I got here, things were way different than they are today. But the one thing that is not different is my passion and commitment to giving your student a great education in film, audio, video, and in business. In fact, many of my former students are now in industry with their own video production companies. And some have moved into film, working on major motion pictures, while others are at CNN and Fox Sports. And I have one working in audio recording in Nashville, Tennessee. The one thing that they all have in common is that they got their start right here in this classroom, just like your student. I know as a parent, many are concerned with, will my student get into a good college, or what's your grading policy? Or what if my student wants to pursue film? What are the odds he's going to be the next Spielberg? Those are all great questions. So let me dive right in. Will my student get into a good school from here? Well, this video program currently has students at the University of Southern Cal, NYU, Belmont, Emerson, SCAD, UNCSA, Georgia State, UGA, all majoring in film or video or television or script writing or animation. And they all got their start right here. Oh yeah, check out the national rankings for those film schools I just mentioned. Most are in the top 20 film schools in the country. So let's talk a little bit about grading and what your student is going to learn while they're in this program. While video production quality is subjective, time is not. Time is very critical in this industry, and we stress time management skills so your student becomes a successful student. Your student is going to learn shot composition, filming techniques, editing, uploading to sites such as YouTube, Twitter, and other social media. They're going to learn how to write and connect with an audience. In my level 2 classes, your student will apply all the techniques that they've learned in level 1 and hone the craft of storytelling. And for my morning show parents, your student is now learning how to run it like they own it. I've spent years developing a system to produce a weekly show, and it is that system that your students are perfecting. I know what you're thinking. What does systemization have to do with storytelling? Well, a systems approach to critical thinking is very important as your student makes their way into the world. This is a real-world solution in business. All business have a system, and now your student is learning how a system works. My goal for the morning show student is to help them on their way to the next step. Hopefully it's college, film school, or perhaps industry. I'll spend time with our seniors to ensure that they have what they need for the next step. And because I stay in touch with the student long after they've left our program, those students can reach back to me for further clarification on things such as contracts, client negotiations, and how to get into working with the sports broadcast system for college as a freshman. So whether your student pursues film or not, I'm committed to giving your student an education that will carry them into the real world. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. If you look right beside this video, I've given you a Connect with Me button to help clarify all of your questions. This is an incredible program, and your student can take this education wherever they go. Thank you, and have a great night.